think my stream should be live. Uh,
Dope.
do I have to spam everybody? Hold on, let me get my Twitch open so I have comments on my phone at least. Wow. Make sure to drop a gift sub. Nah, bro. Stream manager.
Yo,
You.
we getting set up.
Bro. Yeah, we're gonna set up. I started my stream though. I'm just about to promote my stuff.
I gotta stop looking
Shoot,
at this matchup.
we gotta get you monetized.
Dead ass. Run the mid rolls on you. On the viewers. Oh.
Well, I think cut to ads.
Should I just
You just
plug
like
the stream in every other coach channel thing?
I would do it in the Hattrem announcements and then just at season 7 coaches.
Wait, what? Season 7
Oh yeah.
coaches.
Yeah, we have a season 7 coach role. Yeah. That's what I did.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know that existed.
Do you want me to tag it or you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
it?
you do it, you do it, you do it.
I
'Cause
bet, I
I'm
bet.
doing mobile.
There you go.
What the fuck is this team?
Et prends l'accent. Mais vraiment, on est à Montréal, on est au Québec.
Tout le monde veut vivre au sacrement de Canada jusqu'à temps que c'est vraiment le temps de vivre au tabarnak de Canada. Tu vois-tu la crise de neige qu'on a eue? Mais c'est ça, tabarnak. C'est quoi ton Montreal Unpopular Opinions?
Yo. Alright.
Oh, Fritz, do you speak French or is that just a thing you're watching?
Yeah.
I'll see.
I don't know. Randomly, Instagram remembers that I speak French and it'll like randomly recommend me shit from Montreal.
Bro.
That's epic.
And dude, Montreal Instagram is so fucking funny because dude, they're literally like the hillbillies of French.
No. Oh.
Alright, I think we should be ready, right?
Black
We
in
can
it.
start.
Alright. Dope.
Alright, YouTube thumbnail moment. Nah, let me stop. Um, welcome to all the viewers that are watching from the Hattrem division. It's Emmanuel and Neku and Fritz.
What's
Today
up,
presenting you your PRs.
sir? And I'll be in chat as well.
Facts. Who wants to start off talking about this?
As first team. This is Dana. Yeah. He was #1 seed last season and had 10. Another Polt round 1 pick. I think, yeah, that makes sense that every team has been 4 on. I like Polt Luna. That's always a fun pairing. Like, after Luna gets its flame active, it just becomes like a pretty good knock sponge. And also, punishes a lot of ghost spam because if it gets free like entry ever, it's like getting a. It's free. So I like it.
Speaking of free entry, look at how much stuff can U-turn or I guess in Prim's case, flip on this team.
Oh,
Yo,
Like
every
it's
oh
gonna
time.
get
yeah,
like Luna's getting on the field.
yeah. Because you got
Pivot,
Paul,
pivot, pivot,
Rachi.
pivot, pivot.
Yep.
Does Serb get baton pass? It doesn't. The only fraud
No.
that doesn't pivot. Pivot, pivot,
Mhm.
also pivot, another pivot. Great.
If it's Sneasel doesn't have baton pass. I know Weavile does.
Sneasel, wait, Sneasel
That's
doesn't get
fast.
it? Oh, that's so
No, it
sad.
Surely
doesn't.
it. Hold on, let me double check, but he's probably right.
I just checked the thing on the left or the right. It doesn't get it. That's so dumb. Give my man
It
Sneasel
doesn't.
baton
Huh, that's weird.
pass.
It's such a weird thing for the Evo to get it, not the pre.
Give my man baton pass.
Bro.
I love Paul
Eject
here.
button Sneasel. Eject button Sneasel.
Oh, cook it. What does it give for like lowering? I'm not
It
sure,
does.
but
It can't lower its own shit. It can't lower its own shit.
you run a dur with the eject button. No, but I like how much pivoting is on this team, or like status too. There's three good glare users, which is really helpful for toxicity specific. So like, Inferno doesn't always have to be the Terra cap of choice here. Like you could have a match where you just like Terra normal, punk rock, specs, boom burst, whatever toxicity, and it could just like clean games if you just set it up correctly. Because there's like three mods that can click T wave. Well, in Jirachi's case, it's body slam, serene grace, but you have glare support. Like this team is solid. Yeah, I like it a lot.
I think this team is good, yeah. I like I like the support that Rachi brings. I just don't like
Yeah.
the hazard setters in general though, because like you're forcing Rachi to be rocks most of the time. That's one thing
Oh
I
yeah.
nitpick, but like beyond that, Inferno with rocks isn't bad, because you have toxicity to break later on as your Terra captain,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Diglett
great.
gotta come to one game though.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen Diglett work, and
Yeah, because it's Arena Trap legal. So
Yeah, Diglett is the raging boat counter. If it
only yeah, but you'd have to
You have to
Terra
have
it.
like the heart of the cards on you though,
now
cause
you
like
gotta. Here's what you
no
do. You
rocks, your
click.
focus has to stay up. He has to not have Shuka. Yeah, there's
You,
so a
you
lot.
run entrainment. You run entrainment with Durant and trick it Truant or give it Truant, and then go
Okay,
to your Diglett instead of boss.
we're ignoring this. Yeah, I really like this draft though. Pretty standard Gen 9 stuff. Tired of
Yeah.
Yeah,
seeing this core.
this is like I haven't even seen any of the rest. This is definitely top 8 at like
Oh,
Yeah,
at
we
least.
could.
for Hattrem? Oh
We're off to a
brother,
good start.
we're
We're off
off
to a
to
good
an
start.
amazing start. I can't wait for it to crumble.
Evolve. Yeah.
I'm putting this A for now overall. Or
That's
Yeah,
fair. Top of A. Yeah.
yeah.
might come back to it.
Uh huh. I'm trying to prod for like weaknesses. I guess there's like a fire weakness because Prim, like it's like against a physical fire, you kind of get gooped. But Ursulina will like 1v1 most of them. Like Gouge gets like Ursula's bitch, and then Entei. You kind of do run into trouble with Entei, but you can run like defensive apes
It
with like
or
slack
you
off and
could
shit.
literally just like find something to like
Physical fires do
offensive.
not have a fun time here. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
like it's also just like Ape can like also just come in and revenge and blow NT up with a banded CC or
Yeah.
banded Stone Edge.
Also, Dan, if you're watching this video or like VOD right now, that was an awesome set with the grass knot and the earthquake. That was epic.
You kind of got lucky because your opponent just forgot to put booster speed on his moth, but yeah, for sure.
That's fighting.
Um,
Those helps.
Alright,
Web
I have to go back
webs
and
do help you.
I have to find your replay, bro.
my replay.
No, not your
Oh, that replay, yeah. Bro, beyond that, physical fires don't have a fun time here because Manda Buzz literally exists. Like, you just have a Rocky helmet, bro.
Oh,
You're great.
yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah.
Also, like, pull each Entei kinda freely because like
no
if it's banded, you just switch it on E
Green
speed.
Sensei.
Also,
Mhm.
Infernape has upper hand, which is cool tech. Of special fires, you could run Assault Vest on Ape, which is actually a very valid set. You basically the only special fire type that you fear is Chiyu, and even then you have Prima.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
and Ape is always revenging it with Mach Punch. Well, it's a two
You
hit,
also
but
have
yeah.
Sedef. You also have
Mhm.
Spadef,
Luna.
Mandibuzz.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I see the
Mandibuzz.
roll Rachi. What's up, good?
I
Or
think
yeah, Prima.
I don't think Spadef Mandibuzz is that good. Into like Chiyu? Hell no.
Oh yeah.
Really? I
No,
think
bro.
it's
That shit
great.
is not taking more. That shit does not tank for overheat. I'm pretty sure on
I
that calc.
I was just gonna say, yeah, the role I see Rachi taking a lot of matches, healing wish, excuse me, sorry, or wishing a lot here, because like
Heal.
Luna and Prim love wishes here.
Yeah, Wish Pass, Healing Wish, U-turn
No, never mind.
box.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I
I
said
stand
Booba.
corrected.
Bro,
I
Mandibuzz
mean,
is fake in this.
overheat needs overheat technically needs the max roll to Oko, but you can just click overheat
Oh,
again. And you're fine.
like 6.3.
It's
That's
a
not
yeah, it's
bad.
6.3.
Bro, I know
Yeah, top of A
Hattrem.
for now.
Sadly, I know these calcs. I'm a nerd. Um,
I can't. Nah.
okay, well, yeah. Anyways, moving past that, this team doesn't have a lot of weaknesses. Doesn't have a lot of hazards either, but like, to be honest with Rocks, you're probably chilling here. Um,
I know he's
I
threatened web mode, but
I would love like an actual T-Spiker, but that's
Oh
a
yeah.
nitpick because like it enables pull a little bit, but beyond that, I think
Mhm.
it's good because UT wave a lot of shit. So
I would have also really, really liked here a TR user, like a real TR user, not Jirachi.
Oh yeah, Luna
wait,
and
whoa,
Trick
whoa,
Room is
whoa,
like
whoa, whoa,
a
whoa.
drug.
Rachi is fake. I don't believe that.
It's just a
Rachi's
little too
fake,
fast,
bro.
Yeah,
kinda.
that's why. Like yeah, sure, it can also do Trick Room Healing Wish, but like I'd like something that doesn't
That doesn't
like
benefit
make
actually
itself get
Ursa.
outsped.
Mhm.
Actually, healing wish doesn't even benefit Ursa because you are healing off its burn.
Good point.
All right, moving on.
Holy
Moving on.
shit!
The
Sorry, I'm
champion
looking at
of Hatena from last season,
the
moving
goat.
up
He
into
round
the
two quack.
ranks.
Round 2 Quag.
Yeah,
Yes,
he sent me
sir.
that pic before he went to bed.
That's his mascot,
uh,
bro. I respect his grind. But if we
uh,
reorganize his draft, it's realistically round two D Knight.
Yeah.
mhm.
This
See,
this is an
like
I don't
each
like
interesting
this.
one.
individual mon can work, but I'm failing to see a lot of cohesion here.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
about to say.
I don't like Chiyu in this build. I think Chiyu is god awful in this build. I feel like the lack of slow
Yeah.
pivoting to bring in the Chiyu sucks. So yeah,
I
that's
mean,
my
he does
Mhm.
have two real removal options, which is actually does Mew still get defog?
nope.
Nope. Lost all
Okay, so
removal.
two real removal options still, which helps Chiyu at least. It helps D Knight.
Mhm.
Um, you've got Guizing obviously to switch in to the close combats, which is nice. Well, you got a lot of different things to switch into the close combats. Um,
What does Umbreon do here?
Terra Decidui is actually kind of nice. Like it's like sneaky good, and Terra is a nice thing to enable it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, less so with like offensive presence and more so with like set variety, because like its whole shtick in draft is that it's jack of trades, master of none, but then Terra
Yeah.
actually lets it like master the ones that it's trying to go for.
Mhm.
So to add on, like I feel like one of the issues too is just like Quag is always gonna be the same set of like hazards because like with this type of team, I don't see the vision for hazard stack Mew that much because
Mhm.
the Decidueye is gonna Terra, or if it's not Terrain, I guess Raikou is one of your special breakers. Eh, you know, actually, let me get my thoughts straight. D9 plus Mew
Mhm.
are both late game cleaners for him, in theory, right? Because
Yeah.
both of them just DD sweep. Which with how incohesive the team is, this team is gonna be relying more on D9 and Mew to like kind of like sweep games with any one of their sets. Chiju is a
Shoot.
breaker. I guess you have slow
Mhm.
pivot with Decidueye Umbreon, but I don't really like Umbreon here because it's a
I don't
weird
either. Yeah.
mon. Yeah, because it's a Wish Passer, which I understand. Like you want a wish pass for D Knight, but like I feel like you should just get him on like a H wish instead of just wish passing, cause like I feel like Umbreon just and it just makes your team weak to fairy. Like
Mhm.
you're just gonna get moon blasted by Valiant 6 times and you lose. Cause Spadef
Yeah.
Wheezing isn't real. That shit sucks. Um, and then you don't have any other answers to it. So like, nah.
Mhm.
There's also like the issue of this team like can very easily when it's trying to respond to like threats on the other team in the builder, it can really quickly develop into, oh shit, I have too many passive mons on my team.
Yeah, no, it is very passive. I was
Like
also gonna mention. Sorry, go ahead. You can finish it.
but like it's not necessarily like obviously if you make sure to bring Raikou, you make sure to bring Shu, you make sure to bring Zama. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
not going to be passive. But when you're thinking of, but you can't only think about bringing your own threats. You also got to think about like facing other guys. And team's
Mhm.
thoughts are pretty quickly going to go to really passive mons.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like
I was.
I don't really like how the passive mons can't really do much back. Cause
Mhm.
Did Quag lose gold this gen or not? Or was it one of the few that kept it?
Yeah, he lost it.
It lost
Nope,
it,
it
yeah.
doesn't have it.
So and does it
Lost
have
what?
toxic still?
Called
It has
no, it has
toxic.
toxic. Yeah,
Well,
so
Yeah, it
yeah,
has installed.
that's like his only saving grace, I guess, in front of like big attackers. Like his passive mods
Mhm.
can click toxic and stuff, but like
Well, yeah, but
Quag is the only one here that has like any sort of longevity because pain split wheezing isn't great in my opinion. I think that shit sucks if you have to run that shit.
That's fair.
Raikou is like one of those mons that's always gonna made to have a scarf or like
Hmm?
boots probably for most of his matchups, and I don't really like that because Raikou is one of those mons that's in a weird speed tier this gen, where it's slower than all the booster mons. So like you're not faster than Roaring Moon, than Moon and Valiant. So when they go booster speed, you're usually gonna probably be taking chip from other things, and then you just lose the 1v1 because yeah, you want to Terra Fairy and Terra Blast. Not gonna work because you're slower, so they're just gonna kill you. Um, then you're relying on D Knight for extreme speed every week. And then you're just limiting D Knight to be in the same set every other week. Yeah, I don't know.
I
I don't really like it.
I think the other issue is that there's no so like I think the issue with the backbone is that like I see like a decent like hazard stack plan here. The only knockers on this team are Decidueye and Mew. And Mew, from my memory, does not always fit knock sets. Like the defensive one's maybe, but you kind of need like status, and then you need like usually a hazard, and then you could run like utility for the last one, but or like U-turn or whatever. But it's not really fitting knock. Decidueye, you can probably run it because you just you'd like U-turn roost or like the essentials. So I don't know. I kind of don't like that. There's no good knockers in this team. I also didn't like that. Like GU is like pretty locked into Scarf here for these games. Um, and
Oh yeah, this just sucks.
I guess like you have some good screen setters here, but I kind of don't like that most of the setup is primarily like either in the form of like reaction based or it's like offense or like not offense but like setup offense. Like a lot of the threat is off setup offense besides GU, which I think
Yeah,
with Zama you kind of need a breaker to support it because it is
yeah,
one of those
I
mons that
agree.
requires turns. But yeah,
I
that's all I
think that
wanted to say.
like the last thing I'm gonna say is just like I don't really see. I just don't see like his vision at all with like his removers because like I like the Decidueye, right? But like if
Hmm.
you're gonna try to hazard stack, then why the fuck you got a defogger?
Yeah,
Because like none of these mons like hazards and they're forced to run boots. And in the matchups that they
yeah.
had to run Scarf, they can't run it because they'll just get exploded by fucking hazards.
Hmm.
Which in a lot of cases that matters in Chiyu. In Chiyu's case, because priority can snipe out Chiyu very easily. So like if you're gonna always risk coming in on hazards, you're risking a lot of rolls. You're losing out on
Yeah.
actually a lot of potential rolls, which I don't like. Um,
Izama with Wish Pass and concept is good, but yeah, the
yeah.
execution is what Baghead said, which is true. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure though he could definitely salvage his team, make it better.
this is my goat, so yeah, you can salvage.
Yeah. I also think that the Sujo is one of those mons that has to run dual coverage for most of his games. Um,
Mhm.
and it's usually strapped for moves. So like,
But it's not gonna come every game is the other issue.
yeah, but like low key on his team, it kind of wants to come every other game because it's his only other slow pivot. Because what are you gonna
Oh
do? What are you really gonna do here? Sack him on, bring in big attacker. Big attacker doesn't kill anything because there's a.
yeah,
But end of the day, he could probably clutch a lot of games though with D Knight Mew. I don't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, I would
keep in
say
mind
like
this
any.
this is. Sorry. You go ahead. You
Mhm.
go ahead.
You could no, it's good. It's good.
I
Good.
was just gonna say, keep in mind, this is Hattrem. People do know how to play, but like setup
Mhm.
sweepers are still as scary as hell, and there is a nasty
True.
clutch to you on this team.
Yeah, Combine Ranku
Facts.
with Terra is also real because you could run a lot more
Also,
fairy and shit.
Hazard Stack Mew sucks without Terra. My opinion. My personal opinion. I don't see the
Hmm.
potential behind it without it going Ghost
I
because it
think you
can't
need to
kill
invest
Ghost.
Terra if you're gonna do Hazard Stack Mew. If
Yeah.
you're gonna do Sweeper Mew, I feel like it does need Terra, but I feel like Hazard Stack, you just run it bulky with a mental herb and you're good.
But what stops
It's like
what
Yeah.
stops me from just clicking spin on it?
Look also yeah, look at this team. Look at the crook matchup for this team, by the way. Like I know Weezing walls it, but like
Cr-
it's
Yeah,
like
no,
it
Weezing
has to
walls it
run
though. I don't know what
levitate.
the fuck you're on. This thing, Weezing
Yeah,
walls it and clicks Wisp for good measure.
I think on
yeah,
the lesser extent, Iron Treads cooks this draft. Like Treads is
yeah.
like clicking knock spin into everything.
Because the issue is that Weezing has to run levitate here, and then spikes it, and then it's kind of.
Chatters, make sure to follow the stream by the way. If you wanna if you wanna see me do weekly
It's
recaps on Sundays for your division, please let me see the support because
shameless,
I
bro.
will do them. I just have to see the numbers go up, bro, for my mental satisfaction. Anyways,
Okay,
I
we could
think
drop this team and see.
I think it's a C.
Right?
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
his logo again?
the,
It
the,
says
it's
Pikachu.
the
Yeah. Okay.
it's the Pikachu pirate guy.
Shameless ass plug. It's not. Look, man, you gotta hustle, and you know what? I'm starting to stream now. I gotta hustle it
Jam
out, bro.
gets it. Jam gets
Jam gets
it.
it. You
Okay.
feel me? I'm on that.
All right.
Anyways.
I just this
Oh,
draft. What
this
is?
is this is interesting, but I fuck with it in a weird way.
Uh,
I like his win cons here, by the way. I like
is that? Hold,
3 win
I
cons,
gotta
good rockers, by the way. Literally.
see the master. This is also my go. Okay, he
Good
does have a
spinner.
Terra that
Good spinner.
his fire weakness because I did notice fire resist Colossal and Salazzle, but
Um,
his Cole has Terra Dragon, so it's fine.
oh wow. Crazy. Crazy. I like this
A
draft
ground looks
actually. This should look to me
okay.
off rip looks great. I like the potential
Yeah,
Hatcher stacking that it has because he has Ghost on Cole or no. Does he?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
No, he has like fire, grass, dragon. That's what it was.
Fire Grass Dragon. Oh, that's fire. I like this though.
Yeah.
I like Cole for Hazard stacking alongside Imp. Imp is a
Cole
good
with
rocker.
Terra is such a disgustingly
Yeah.
good mod.
Yes.
Kaz says a ground type looks dangerous, but you fail to consider that Lander Styrian walls every ground in the meta. Every single
Yes.
one. Like
Also,
Crook, except
also,
Tusk, of course. It's Tusk.
I don't think
Also,
Like
it's
it's
Airballoon
K.
is in fact a real item.
yeah,
I also think that while not a real counter to grounds, Iron Leaves is good to switch in and threaten all of them. So none of them,
yeah.
it forces a switch, and that just means Leaves are gonna get an SD and sweep you. Also,
But
huh?
it's just this Fizdef on leaves that's kind of iffy, but everything else is
I
fine
mean,
about.
9088 is pretty good, no lie. So it could tank it's tanking at least 2 EQs from anything. And
I'm just
respectfully,
about Boulder.
on like Tusk isn't gonna like to click headlong rush into this, cause it just means it gets into a range of spec, um,
Mm,
explodes to Shifu maybe, then gets cleaned up by leaves. So you can't really click it, so it has
yeah,
to resort to the weaker earthquake. which is still good, but
Spec
yeah.
Spec Single is also a great. I like Spec Rapid as well, but I think Spec Single. I like Emp on this team. The Emp Lando pairing is
It's a really good
um
one.
yeah, they cover their weaknesses really well.
Yeah.
You got two oh wait, no, Clef lost teleport, but you have two good pivots here, so
You
that's
also
great.
have Smeargle, the ultimate enabler. So
Oh, true, true.
Bro, Smeargle on Builder is like LeBron. Cause this shit, the fact that it threatens webs, like you're enabling Spectrier, fucking SD
what
Shifu.
are you talking about, buddy?
Bro, what do you mean?
Whoa.
He's obviously gonna click Shell Smash Population Bomb.
Oh,
Okay.
bro.
Oh, true, true.
Yo, you're right, you're right,
Badass.
you're right, you're right. The goat, the goat, the
Put
goat.
Terra on this guy. Put
Patera,
Terra on the
Patera,
B.
Patera. Is the
10%
goat.
every turn.
Is the goat, is the goat, is the goat. Anyways, I really do like Smeargle. This thing adds a lot to
Yeah.
this draft because like he doesn't even need Terra Leaves because he just brings Terra
Oh
Pool
yeah.
every game. Loki.
Yeah.
Because he has so many good win cons. Like his top two, amazing. Clef is a good fairy, obviously. I'm not gonna talk about Luxray. He's just the mascot of the team. You pull up week 8 with
Yeah.
this shit after you went like 7-0 and you win. So yeah, Salazzle. Salazzle is good speed control. I
Actually,
get
you
ready
know
for the
what?
speed tier.
You're gonna pull up with Luxray specifically against that Raikou team.
Or you get gooed by Gliscor. I just
Or
because like I don't know, this team's kind of weak to Gliscor. I just pee, but that's
Ice
like this.
Fangs doing 30. Let's go.
Type of shit.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. There's ways to handle Gliscor though with this draft. In like a
Hex.
fake way. Yeah, Hex plot and sub
Yeah.
from Spec.
Ah, you're fine.
You just bring
You also
like
have an
weakness policy
You
and
also
Polion with agility.
Mhm.
I think that's cool. Sweet.
Spectre can do
no,
anything.
wait, that is a real set. Like it's not coming every game, obviously, but that is a real set to run.
The weakness policy?
Agility,
Yeah,
agility amp. Yeah.
yeah.
Gosh.
That's how I
Oh
see it,
my
yeah.
gosh. Yeah.
Overall, really solid draft. I like this game plan. It covers
hmm
itself pretty well. It doesn't have a real weakness. Um, yeah. Where would you rank this? I'm thinking maybe S.
Yeah. I like us. These are some really good
I like
teams.
A, but all right, we'll go S.
Oh,
Why A?
A is fair too. Nah, that's true too.
I feel like
Um,
it's gonna end up being S because the rest of these teams are kind of
Yeah, but like let's just leave it at A for now because I feel like if you look at the standalone, it's A.
okay. I agree with that logic, Loki. But anyways, flats. So bro picked up the same five
I was
monsters.
telling you
What the
this.
fuck is this?
Yeah.
This is
No, no, no,
just
no. Flats, you in call? Are you in the? Are you in the? I see you. I see you. This is your draft from last. You can't hide from. You can't hide from. This is your.
is it actually? That's
No,
Yes.
yeah, he had Treads, Latios, Al. I can check the P. Hold on. Let me set
Gang,
up.
he drafted the same 6 months.
This is hot dog taco hamburger. Like, okay. All right. Let's see his draft last season. 1 second. Because I can't check the archives. It was Treads, Weavile, Aloe, Dosamucus, among other things. But yeah, no, it is just there's a lot of similarities, but
Let's really
anyway.
talk about it, bruh. I
Yeah,
low
yeah.
key like the breakers, but like, what the fuck did you draft the mammal swine for? Like, what does bro do?
Oh, oh yeah, that's true. I guess it's like
dude. I would have liked this team so much fucking better if it had literally. You don't even have to have Glow King. Just give me like anyone that clicks Chili Reception. Give me the like Slow King like Kanto. But give
yeah.
me something, dude. You have
The,
two scary ass ice types, and you have what?
uh,
Okay. You have only one
yeah.
real kind of momentum because flip turn Latios or Latios is not consistent momentum. U turn Talonflame isn't. Volt Switch Electrode sure as hell
Oh, high
isn't.
flats. Like,
Give me a
Sorry.
Slow King on this team, and so much shit would be fixed.
Yeah, Memo is a little like out of place here, but I mean, yeah, because you have like a physical, you have the physical. I don't think it's ever coming ever. I guess like in a matchup where like ice demolishes, it's nice to have two like ice types, but no, because
Look,
like all
I'm
your
a.
rules,
Sorry.
I was just saying all the rules are covered by treads except like thick fat, I guess, which helps until like your freeze dry switch-ins. Because like Kieran would kind of run the goobage on this team, but what team doesn't Kieran like get the goobage on?
I
Um.
mean, he has Terra Sylveon. Like,
Oh yeah, no, you're fine.
Sylveon could tank, could handle Kieran pretty well overall.
Hmm.
Also, like, Weavile is faster than it and low kicks it.
Yeah,
Uh,
blow that shit up.
but
That reminds me, there was a game today. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off. I was just remembering there's a game today where someone stated with the Val got low kicked today. I think that was today. I didn't respect that. Anyways, you can go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest though, this is not a bad team. I don't know what the last like 4 months kind of do for you. Well, I guess
Mhm.
Chode is cool. Chode is cool. He's based, but like Defog, I guess screens, but like I don't think you need Klefki ever.
Yeah, I don't like Amoonguss in that decks or Pal decks either.
I
It
think
just
this
feels
is
kind of
another. This feels like another case
What are you
of
talking about, bro?
Mons
Amoonguss
that
just
look.
clicks Spore.
safety
This is a.
goggles. All right, go ahead.
This is like another case of Mons that individually work well, but like the synergies are questionable at best here.
Yeah, and I get you. Yeah, like I don't know. There's just there's like an inherent problem, and I can't. I guess like the first one is your kind of ghost weak, I guess, because like you only resist this Weeba. I guess that's fine because like it just kind of forces them out. The team is a little knock weak too. I guess like Klefki is a good absorber, but again, like you don't want to force it in constantly. Um, yeah, I don't know.
This is to me like screaming like it's B, but like I don't have like a good reason to say why it's B, you know? Because like it has everything, you know?
That's that.
It checks it off. Like
Yeah.
I guess if you want to nitpick, he has like no spikers basically, because you're not Klefki is like pulling up like once in a blue moon, respectfully, when you have Sylveon. And like Klefki as a
Yeah.
striker is, I guess it's good. It's not the worst thing. You also have like 2 months I hate clicking rocks to be honest, because they're kind of strapped for moves. Like I don't really like Rock's Tread or Rock's Mamo, but like
Yeah.
um
Flat said there's no synergy on this team. I agree. There's
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
the backbone is inherently like flawed, and I think that yeah, you'd want to fix that around if you get like a more decent team. Otherwise, yeah, this is a B. Like I can see it working, but there's just something inherently wrong with the role team. Um, yeah.
Yeah. You see, this is why we
It's all
pick
the
up a top tier first. You let the
yeah.
guy two drafts after you get a fucking Palafin plus Gouging Fire.
We do not talk about Seaweed's robbery.
Mhm,
Do
mhm,
not.
mhm.
We don't, this that
Mhm.
shit should have never happened.
I would say this is like a. I definitely think it's B though. It's not bad. It's just like
Yeah, it's fair. That's fair. It's fair. It's fair. It's fair. It
because
is.
I feel like a lot of people are just gonna get shit on by fucking Mamo Latios and Weavile.
Mhm. No
Those three
Paldex
like
team
break.
is
Yeah.
built for Memo.
True facts. True facts.
These streets ain't built for Ka. Alright, we can move on then.
Um.
The Sanaito.
This is. Huh. I really like Drill Val. It just feels right.
Volcarona mention. Oh, it's double. Excuse me, it's double steel. I just peeped.
Also, yeah, first of all, drafting double steal. Also, second of all, what the fuck is Pex doing on this team? Holy momentum sink.
Oh yeah. What is it doing
Like,
here? I
yeah,
mean,
it
it's like
sinks stuff, but like, this team wants to like constantly pivot in the most relevant threat.
That's a hoe ass team, as in hyper offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pex is weird on this team.
Also, Volk it feels weird just in general whenever it's brought.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Volk is very hard to use, in my opinion, because everyone has rock cover. Everyone has like rock slide and rock tomb and shit. The other thing is like his removal, it needs to be really good, or else you're forced into boots. I mean, there's Exca here, which should
Reggie
be
is
fine.
never coming.
Oh,
Reggie is
deadass, yeah.
Reggie's sitting on the bench until week 8, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
deadass. You know what makes this team better? Put Fez over Toxapex.
You know what makes this team better?
Yeah.
You get rid of Gambit, you get rid of Pegs, you put Titar with Terra,
Ah,
and you put Pheasantipity. Boom.
that's just Neon's team. That's
Exactly my point. Why would you draft Drill without Sand? It's literally your other form of
oh,
speed
true.
control because
Oh,
like
true. True.
if you're gonna go
Yeah,
HO, this is how I'm gonna tell you. Look, your two rockers are Gambit plus Excadrill. Neither of those shits are clicking rocks. Be honest.
true.
At least you
Oh,
pick up
there's no spikes either.
Titar. There's no spikes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You at least get Titar, right? He's a
Yeah.
rocker and he terras and can fuck a team, right? So now
Mm-hmm.
your hyper offense looks ridiculous. So now the week that you don't bring Titar, well now Val plus Latias are looking kind of crazy. You feel
Crap
me?
speed too.
Yeah. Also the
Yeah,
speed tiers are
no.
kind of shit because everything is base 100. Volcarona is cool. I think it is definitely
Mhm.
hard to use in draft because it's just like well it's
Yeah,
not hard in a lot of senses. It's just hard in the sense that like you're basically bringing the same set and you have to make that same set work. Because it's either
and
boots or
position
Charlie
it.
Berry. Yeah,
Yup.
that's realistically what's happening here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess defensive Volk, but like to be fair, it's a fake fairy resist because like I guess what are you gonna do? Back to the fairy. Mine is QD, and most fairies could just set up a calm mine on you.
Yeah, Pex is too passive on this team. You need like another pivot here, I think, because Wash is like the only like I'd say real. It's like I don't think Latios can fit the baton pass. Did I say Rotom? I might be like
Yeah, you
insane. I
did
think
say
I said
Rotom.
Rotom. Okay, good. Yeah, it's the only like real pivot here. So you kind of like struggle into like a certain offense or like certain like responses because if Rotom can't switch it, you're kind of stuck to like this weird limbo where you have to switch around your guy to get something. Yeah, Pex or Fez would make so much help or like help this team out so much. It's also giga fighting. Like look at any fighting type and look at this team. Like I know Pex is there, but like Pex is such a like easy bomb to take advantage of. Like you can switch out on it, and then suddenly you can swing momentum in your favor.
Bro, a lot of
I don't
fighting
know.
types get EQ.
Or U turn. Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's over.
being fair, Latias is a good fighting resist,
Oh,
but
true.
beyond that, like
Yeah.
I don't really like it. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
think in 2 3 changes this could be really good.
Mhm.
Um, but for now I'm looking at a it's hyper offense, so I'm looking at C because it's like
Yeah.
type shit dog shit hyper
HO.
offense. I really
Yeah.
don't like
HO
it.
always landed that ballpark. I feel like.
Also, I think he lost his week 1. Not well
Oh.
maybe no. I think he won. I think he won. I think he won actually.
Oh, okay. The goat. We check.
Yeah,
He won. Yeah.
he could definitely play around his stuff though. He could play around his weaknesses and stuff. I
Mhm.
just think like you definitely pick up T-Tar though
It's a
over
free
Pex.
agent.
Like if
I
you don't
just
wanna
checked.
like yeah if you don't wanna like get anything else or some shit, or like make any of these trades over here, yeah get T-Tar. Terra T-Tar would be like the goat here.
And then get a poison over Pex as well.
Maybe
Forget.
drop the Regigigas.
Your team isn't really weak to T spikes. I just peed.
They're not, yeah.
Wait. Yeah, Boots, Moth, and then your or Boots Volk, and then your Excadrill's immune. Latias is levitate. Yeah. Wash is
Yeah.
levitate. Yeah, it's not that
I
bad. Yeah, put
mean,
in C though.
C or
This is
B.
B tier if I've ever heard. This
Yeah.
is it.
Oh, B tier?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
mid. I
B
think
tier just because you have Val. Val
yeah.
is such a redeeming quality that it's got to be B tier.
Fair. Any good psychic? Actually, no, I lied. There's a lot of us. Now we can move on to me when I'm
It's like
wrong.
bottom of B. It's like
Wait,
bottom
wait,
of
wait.
B.
I just want to see what the terras are on Shaman because that made
Okay.
Shaman is grass electric fire. I see
Okay,
the
I'm not.
vision.
I
Kinda.
don't see the vision with electric, but
Yeah, that
That
actually
shit
look
was
a
not
little
changing in
weird,
my
man.
opinion either way. Shaman with Terra is just
Yeah,
like an additional mon. Like
yeah,
it's not
exactly.
that
It's like
scary.
yeah.
that's my boo though. You don't understand. I'm kidding. I put it in C though, or B or whatever. But that's fine.
Bottom of
I was like
B.
mid B. Mid B is a good
Yeah.
pick. Some good teams so far, dude.
Dobicito.
What is this?
Dobicito. Okay, this guy. This is like okay.
This guy
This is
really
HO.
just said, "Nah, I wanna click physical attacks
I was
every."
looking at this team. I was like, is this good?
This is weird, man. You've got
Yeah,
way too many attackers.
yeah.
My
Nah,
There's
my
bro.
Logic
It's
my
HO.
Logic can't recover flip through everything.
yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
HO, but like this is bad HO.
this is like the
I don't
team where
think so.
Ogre Pawn has to run like max HP, max defense.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
was
like with
thinking that
U
though.
turn. Yeah, because it's like his sole good ground resist. You know.
I agree.
Is it
I mean,
mm,
I just think though that this is like really good HO. I don't know about bad, cause yo he gets hazards up for free. He got many. He got so many good hazards mons,
mhm.
and like Overcoil is a good ass bulky mon. Like it could just
Oh
always
yeah.
first death or split death. It's great.
There's Intim is a cheat code. Yeah, this shit is
Yeah,
tanky.
it's tanky as hell, bruh. I also like support Ogre Pawn. That's great. And
Yeah.
nobody could really get off hazards. I mean, his ghost sucks. This guy sucks, but it's okay. At least it prevents
He has
spin.
to
Hey,
fight for the
you know what's
fog.
the redeeming quality though? Here, right here, we got Prankster, Thunderous, Sunny Day for Tuscathy and
Wait,
Typhlosion.
his
Yeah,
riding is fire. Yeah.
bro, no,
You could
no,
also run Weather Ball on ENAM with the.
it's compy, bro. I don't think it's bad. I just think this should. If I thought the other one was she, this one is definitely she.
Yeah, I love me some Double Genie as well, though.
Cause I think this team just has zero reliable answers to like big attackers. Like Weavile took about to take a vacation
Yeah,
to Cancun when he sees this shit.
Ra- Copper Raja yeah, I agree. It is a really like underrated threat on this team, and just a good mod in general. I will say I don't like the fairy resist on this team being specifically Copper and Typhlosion, but again, Copper could just run AV and then it's fine. So- And you have the best fairy in the meta. Carbs. You know, it's not that much of an issue, I guess.
And Nam is a
It's
very
like,
one note mon though. And I don't think like
yeah.
Tusk is always spinning, which is cool I guess, but like
Mhm. I think
hazards in the
Not
long
Moth.
run, you basically are trading hazards with this team.
Yeah. Milo beats most fairies, though, I feel like, in the long run.
The fact to
Milo,
With
recover
like,
the APP for this team is so bad.
oh, yeah, true.
he didn't like the
It's
nurse for
doing the
sure.
most.
He
It's doing
didn't.
the most. Lando. Storm Drain. Just kidding. Uh, yeah. No, that's good. Um,
Look at this team and then look at DD Kiram.
Bro,
hey.
DD
Hey.
Kiram hitting the dance on this. We've also hitting
Not
the
a
dance.
Copper. No, Copper wins. Trust.
Copper's not winning
You go
shit.
1 for 1 with that.
Um, Beyond that, I
Bolt
think it's
Beam.
good. I don't think it's bad. It has good speed tiers. It's a really threatening draft. So like for sure, like it forces some of its best attackers though to go into like that support role, that support defensive role, which isn't I guess isn't the worst thing because like defensive Tustic is decent. Defensive even defensive Deoxys isn't like horrible. You know, for the
Yeah.
one game that it pulls
Defensive
up.
Deoxys can tank Nox, which is actually impressive.
Oh, yeah, no. Because, like, you just invest into the HP and then, like, you can spec into some of the defensive.
Yeah, it's not bad. Um, Also great knockers by the way. Like
Yep.
Ogre, Tusk, and Dio, very good knockers. Um,
Prince, we won't talk about that. It's fine. But I will say, I also like double ways to punish the fog, which is Because if your Typhlosion doesn't want to be like hazard prevention, then there's your thing.
Yeah, I don't really like Typhlosion though as a ghost, but fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um, how do we feel about this?
B tier.
Straight bottom of B. Look at
Bottom of
this.
E though. It's
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah,
honestly for me it's top of C, but like just by how many threats we can leave it at B, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like edging B, you know.
Oh no.
Just kidding.
Oh no. It's him.
Seaweeds. Can we put this at bottom of D tier? Tier or
So
something?
this shit
I don't
is.
appreciate. I don't appreciate being told
This
that.
is getting Z.
Hey,
What do you mean? This is so ass.
Wait, I didn't know you joined. I thought it was someone else. Okay.
no, I'm at a wedding, so I like can't really talk. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
nice.
listen.
Are you getting married to the game? You know, that's good.
Bro's getting
No.
married
Type
to.
shit. Uh, I'll
Yeah,
have fun
no,
with
guys,
that.
put this shit in Z tier. It's
Nah, nah,
so
nah. See, we
bad.
spooled up with a suit and tie
Okay.
for Rio. He put up a suit
I
and tie
know.
for the wedding and for this draft. This is amazing.
I love it. Yeah. Also,
Look,
Kilo did. But can we talk about how I hit 6 hurricanes in a row? Or was it 5? Or something?
it was
It was
six.
6 or 7, bro.
Yeah, that's some cheap shit.
It was
Who
6 for
let this get
6.
drafted?
I
It's
got 6 for 7.
Hattrem, Bragg. I'm telling you, like, dude, he got fucking gouged in like late round 2. Insane, man. And they got Corviknight, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. This is actually S. This is like our first true S.
Okay.
like, what do you do to this team?
Wait. I don't think it's a true S because it lacks special
Oh,
breaking outside of Kilowattro and Gardevoir.
Gardevoir?
Yeah.
Hmm?
That's all you need.
Yeah.
You only need a guard.
There's
Shit.
so much physical offense on this team, like, dead ass.
Also, every single one of these physical breakers, save for Palafin, can phase you out instead. Well, like I mean, like
True.
Corv technically can't phase, but I mean, like just by the pressure of IDEF B press,
Claude?
then
Sorry, I cut you off. Good.
I mean, like yeah, I was just saying, like technically Corv doesn't like have a phasing move like Gouge or Hands, but I mean, like it can put on pressure with Iron Press and like make you want to switch anyways. So
Yeah. It forces in ghosts, like, really crazily. You're, like, really easily with IDEF. I was also gonna say, what is it? Jam pointed out this team has the only hazard control, or like
The
setters
hazard
are
setter
Claude
is
Sire.
Claude, yeah.
Yeah, which means you're kind of strapped to run either double hazard or run. But it's kind of hard to fit all of that because you usually need like toxic EQ recover and spikes. So you're either running one or the other. Which is kind of
I
annoying.
I I mean I guess you don't really need or you don't care about hazards when like your whole goal is to keep them off with Corviknight, you know? Cause
Oh,
like
true. Yeah.
yeah, cause you have gouging fire and gouging doesn't like
How did we
hazards
let
either
this
way.
happen?
Hey man. Uh, I really like slow pivot Iron Hands here. Like I like Hands as a support
Oh yeah.
mon. It's super cool.
dude, AV Hands like every week just cooks.
That
Facts.
torn AV.
He doesn't need booster. He doesn't need SD, even though it can run SD in Trick Room and bullshit up. It doesn't need to. You just need he just needs to slap an AV on it. That's it.
Also, I like the option of Morgrim to run some like bum ass HO with like bulk up Palafin and DD
That's
Gouge.
not a, no
No,
no.
No,
that's
no,
not
Morgrim is
real.
real. Morgrim's real. No, no, no.
Shit is unrealistic, bruh. But I like it.
It's got all.
I
Fake
think
ass theory, fake
Zarude
ass
is like the
art.
only mon that's like a little out of place, but Zarude is Zarude,
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
agreed.
Zarude could like
Yeah.
steal games. It's also like pretty cool with like just being a defensive mon, spadef, jungle healing
Oh yeah,
bullshit.
the
And
Acro
the fact
S.
that it just knocks like everything is
Yeah,
really nice over the course
Yeah.
of a game.
can you
Wait,
leverage
God of
that
War
like
gets knock?
nutty?
What the
Yes, it
fuck?
does. I had him run it last season for an Archelodon because he could knock the AV off shit. It also gets T Wave and Wisp and Wish and Psychic Noise. That shit is my go. I fucking love Gardevoir in draft. But I was just gonna say, Zarude is a great like cleaner here on this team, as well as like, well, you have great cleaners already. So like, you're not really worried about Zarude on this team first. You're worried about Palafin. You're worried about
Yeah.
Gouge. You're worried about Terrakilo. You're worried about Hands. You're not worried about Zarude first, which is why I think it like kind of has some sauce in this team. because you can run some like weakness policy set. Because like some if they're like not careful with their prep, they might like you might allow them. So I'm having a stroke. You might allow yourself to run like a bulky set with like weakness policy, which I think is its best set without Terra. It's like weakness policy with Trailblaze. You can sweep gauge that way.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's its best set here.
it's a
Kinda.
great team, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally just what you said. Ditto, 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 bro. That shit
Yeah.
is crazy.
How do we let this
Not being able to
happen?
prep for all of his threats is just too crazy.
Yeah.
That's what makes his team like ridiculous.
If Seaweed gets to playoffs, he's this is your fall Hattrem. You let him draft
If
this
you don't make
shit.
it to semis, we're banning you. Um,
Also,
You're
I
on
would
the
like to note just that
Bro.
because one of the traits of every Palafin draft is that
uh
something has to come explicitly to
forfeit.
check
for
Palafin.
yup.
So that usually means a hell of a lot of defensive of FizDef investment and not a
Yep.
lot of room for SPDEF. So
Yep.
pretty fucking notably, if you have a big SPDEF or special attacker, aka Kilo, aka Guard, that can just clean up
AKA go ahead,
because
sorry.
because the fact that it is that in Builder, you can only you only have 508 EVs on each mon, and
Yeah.
so you've got and so you've got Finn demanding a ton of defensive EVs, and if something needs to check the special attackers, it's getting blown up by either Finn or Gouge or Zarud
Yep. I'll also
or
say
Hands.
throat spray boom burst Palafin was real.
No, that is a real set.
That does it get
Palafin,
draining kiss? I forget.
Palafin, yes, it does. It's a real ass mon, bro. But realistically speaking, like, how the fuck do you counter Bandit Finn into Gaujin? Like,
Get down.
cause like, if you
You have
already
a
have an
big
answer, bro,
frame,
for
but
Finn, like, if you already spent half of your prepping for Finn,
Alright,
and
where
then
is
you have
it?
to prep for Gaujin, like, just pray
Where
to
do I
God,
see
bro.
it?
I love Claude on this team because most bulky waters like fall into like
Uh,
shambles into Claude
that's
Sire
like the fourth.
Facts.
too. Yeah.
Bro said Quagsire. Bro said Terra Lug. Terra who?
Quagsire. Wait, Quagsire kind of gets a lick. Wait, no.
No, Quagsire does not get shit here. What are you talking about?
Palafin just grass nuts and then it's over.
Bro, Finn has coverage. And on top of
Yeah,
that,
no, it's got Google
if it
coverage.
goes water absorb, that just means Banded Finn just clicks CC twice onto it and just kills it. Okay, cool,
Oh,
buddy.
true.
Trust. And
The
then
thing with
like
Terra Water Lug or whatever, it can't break gouge.
exactly.
Well, I
And
def.
what? No. Wait. Terra Water Lug can break gouge. It just has to run Curse. And then
I
if
don't
it
I
know
runs
what
def,
loses
yeah.
Curse,
a lot
wait.
though.
And if it runs Curse, then Kilowattrel just one tapping it.
Yeah, goo bitch. And it probably loses the IDEF war to Corviknight. Because that's pressure. So you get pressure stalled, and then you lose. I
Yeah,
think. I
bro.
think that's how that works.
Anyways,
Yeah.
next draft. Let's slap this shit
Hacked.
into S tier.
Yeah,
Where it
that
at?
ass.
Where's
Any more notes,
Seaways?
you guys? Do you guys have any more
Slap
notes
it into
or
S tier.
I,
thoughts?
No.
I appreciate it. Yes.
Yeah.
If
Nah,
you
one.
Seaweed's
no,
glaze is
this is just
deserved.
no. There's no glaze for you,
As soon as
bro.
he leaves,
If you
put it in
manage to
D.
lose with that draft, you're just ass. I'm just telling you
You
right
said
now.
this about the Spectre team. I don't like when you say that because it happens.
No,
And
bro.
you gave me
No,
no
bro.
pressure last season when I had an ass draft, and look where I ended up.
No. It's just I didn't look at your draft properly. I said it was a good one, and I did not
Yeah.
apply pressure.
Uh,
But this draft, you got a gouging fire Palafin. There's a certain pressure that comes with having that much power.
Mhm.
well, yes. There's also a Zarude, and I've learned week one that Zarude sucks. Or okay, if
What?
Zarude's good, but the
Oh,
U-turn, being allergic to U-turn is not
Fuck. All
great.
right. Well, never mind. He's losing. He's no
He
yeah.
skill.
has like
I'm gonna
five
use
different U-turn
I'm gonna use the
switch-ins. What are we
Zarude.
talking about?
Needed to rely on
No,
landing 7
no.
hurricanes,
Yo,
11% chance. He's fucking losing.
We're
We'll
done.
make it
This is
fair. As long as I
dope.
don't play like Damon, I should be fine.
This guy's
Yo,
yo.
been
Okay.
yo.
Anyways, ignoring Seawees. You know what? I have an opinion on this draft, bro. Look at this. I think this shit is peak cinema.
this
Morali,
shit
my
is instant
goat.
S.
I think
I
this
This
is
shit is
another
blaze.
S. I think this one
It's ground week.
is another S. Ground week?
This is ground week.
Yeah.
care if it's. I
Yeah.
don't care about Ground Week because even if you didn't have Thundy, you have a Terapagos that gets to say no to any one Mon.
True.
Bro, as a matter of fact, if you just cover your screen and you cover the Terapagos and you look at the
Oh,
rest of
it's.
the draft, how the fuck do you switch in? Like what comes
I
in
just
on
peeked this
Lilligant?
screen. I just peeked this Screamtail and Sun. This a
Fine.
bitch. That thing
Yeah.
can run like booster in like defense or spadef and become like the god of walls.
Yep.
That eats shit up. That shit is not fair. And I remember, if it's your thing, Terra Fire. Let me check Morale. Because if it's Terra Fire, Fire Blast, and Oko Golden Go with some HP investment.
Also, Thundy gets to run Weather Ball.
Oh, classic. Yes, it does not have it. You're okay.
Yo,
You actually.
this is the, I think one of the only Sun teams I think out of the like the four divisions. And bruh, this is so well built. I like Cinderace Sun by the way. That shit is crazy.
Oh,
The calcs are
oh
about to
yeah,
go
no
so ridiculous, especially because it just it has sucker punch and stuff. And like core change on this type of team, bro. Imagine you just spent your
works.
whole time trying to like set up hazards for Tarab to come in on, and then Cinderace just says no. And you don't even need to bring like spin on Donphan at worst case.
Yeah,
Like I think that shit shiesty. I also like hazard setting because Quillfish is always just running spikes or T spikes. I love it. I think it's good.
yeah. He has
Uh
Ghost on the Screamtail as well for spin blocking.
oh, that's
If he wants to
amazing.
go hazard stack.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
that just makes it. What's his other Terra type?
Ghost normal fairy.
Oh, this is a Spectre answer. Oh, that's shiesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck
Not
with that.
the. Because it's just side
Lilligant.
noises and I can't dekiss.
People undermine Lilligant as a mon, but this shit is broken in prep. Yo,
Yeah.
it just runs a variation of its set every week. Victory Dance is something you gotta prep for. SD, you gotta prep for it. So,
Uh-huh.
Sleep Powder, you gotta prep for it. Like, it
Oh,
could
sleep
even.
powder. That's the
It
one.
also has Encore, I believe. Right?
Yep.
Does it? Yeah. This
Yeah.
shit is ridiculous. CC, Leaf
You get
Blade,
solar. Does it
Axle.
get solar blade?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Bro,
Gosh.
it's ridiculous. It hits so hard. And you can never be ready for it. Because,
No, you cannot.
especially like when you have a Sun team, bro. Like, look at Walking Wake here, and then look at the stuff that would check Lilligant gets blown up.
Like Golden Go? Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, you get a goo backed up.
bro.
Ninetales walls his bitch ass. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of sad. Because, like, Shadow Ball bounces off because Ninetales has, like, goo spadef.
Yeah,
So, or, like, crazy spadef.
I really like this draft, bro. I don't even have much to say.
Yeah.
Like, I also just like the utility that he has overall.
It
Cause
just
like,
works.
yeah, it just works. Yeah, cause yeah, like, even default on Lilligant is actually like comp tech. Like for one
Hmm.
matchup at least, it's definitely not an every week thing, but like once in a blue
Yeah.
moon, it's gonna do something.
You don't even need
Also,
Sun to make this team work.
you don't. But like,
Yep.
but I guess you and he has so many healing wish
Yeah.
mons, right? There's two of
Yeah.
them. So
Uh-huh.
Tarap just gets to win. Wow, bro.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, right here.
I say like low S or
Yeah,
like
low
mid S.
S.
Yeah.
But
Mid
I don't think
S.
there's a lot of S's, to be honest.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, buddy. Wait. I spoke too
This
soon.
might be.
This might
This
be,
might
yeah.
be.
You got it, Fritz. You can talk about it.
Are you sure? All right, bet.
Yeah.
Here, let's take a close look at this. Terra Moltres is like probably the weak link on this team, and that's saying something.
Gosh. What? What is this?
Well, I mean, like it feels like there's a lot of like usually a lot of other things that like would like Terra here, especially I'm looking at this draft,
Yeah.
Raquinid and those two mons on the end. Um, but like look at Tinglu and Petch, and then you've also got you've got the first six. The first six mons get to wall or kill whatever the hell they please.
Look at the trick room mode on this team, by the way. Yo.
Yo,
I just also want to say Lou Petch
Pon,
is my Pookie. Go ahead.
Water Pond is absolutely a real mon too. And it
Yeah.
like rounding out your speed tiers is so nice.
Yep.
Can I can say something, alright?
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
Yo, how wait, what round did he get the water pond?
We don't know.
So the draft was just like this when you saw it?
Yeah. I just put it in how
Okay,
the order was put in.
okay. Let me just very quickly.
It's ninth pick
Um,
Wellspring, by the way.
holy shit, everybody in the division is garbage. So let's just pretend like I said that, right? Let's just make that very aware. Let me make it aware to everybody. You're
Okay.
garbage. This is a round three
Yeah.
mon or round two. Never let this
Very
shit
round
fall
three.
so
Yeah.
far because now
Facts.
the one mon that counters Tingaloo is gone. Like your
Hmm.
best counter into like legit this whole core, he has it, right? So now you gotta deal
Yeah.
with Petch and Ogrepon coming in and just clicking buttons on you. Because
I'm just.
you're never running like okay, nobody's ever running Cover Cloak for a fucking Malignant Chain. That's just impossible, right? Now
Hmm.
you gotta prep for yo, by the way, he has Psychic Terrain on this team. If you
He
didn't
also
peep.
has
He could
Trick
go
Room.
for yeah, he has Trick Room too. But
Hmm.
terrain on this shit? Gang. Imagine
Oh,
out of
expanding
nowhere,
forest.
yes. Imagine out of nowhere, you're prepping priority for Crown. You prepping priority for Crown, and then this Hatterene just pulls up with a jetpack fucking, like, I don't know, psychic terrain, and then boom, bro's about to clean your shit. Cause you was too busy prepping for Hazard Lu and Ogrepon Wellspring clicking SD Ivy Koju on you. Like, okay, buddy.
Trick Room Rampardos. No, I'm kidding.
The only issue, actually, one of the only issues this draft has is like his hazard setting, because it's only Lu, and I feel like
Hmm.
sometimes you want another hazard setter with Lu, just so Lu could run like different sets, like AV or even Bandit. Bandit is really fucking good, by the way.
Yeah.
Um,
I also yeah. Baghead did point out this team only has like one like knock resist, and that's Lou. And I guess the other thing you could have switch into knock is like Wellspring because you don't take like increased damage with the mask. And that's kind of a problem with running the triple psychic. I think like the Hatterene could just Terra and then it becomes a pretty good sponge. Yeah, it has Fairy as well. And like Water Steel. And you could probably just sponge up those like weak things and just heal up with Draining Kiss. I love Hatterene, it's great, but you kinda do need like a good knock support for it. I like for this team specifically.
I also really like the fact that this team opens Reggie Alecki up. It lets Alecki like do Alecki things.
Yeah, it does his dance. Like what ground is good into this team? you know? I guess like Garchomp? Yeah. But then like Moltres will like wall most ground. And then like threaten flame body burns if they make contact. Well, Earthquake
Yeah,
doesn't make contact, but yeah.
this thing
Luna does get a dance. Right.
Luna does definitely hit a song and dance on this, but like I feel like this team works around his weaknesses pretty well, especially because the
Mhm.
defensive core is Lu, Pecharon, and Moltres. Like, if you want to
Yeah,
count it, I guess like
Lupech.
you could count Hat as a part of a defensive core in essence, but
Yeah.
that shit is ridiculous.
Mhm. I'll also mention the Terras real quick because some of them.
Yeah.
Hatterene is Fairy Water. Oh wow, that actually changes a lot about
Wait, I'm
draft.
lagging.
Just a lot better. I feel like.
I think I'm lagging a little bit. What you said about the
Oh,
Moltres? What were the stereos?
it's Fireground Grass, which is respectable.
Fireground grass. Oh,
And
that's
then the
cool.
hat is Fairy
Yeah.
Water Steel. Yeah, I see them all working here.
Yeah, I really like this team. It doesn't really need anything at all. I don't really
Can
like
we
the
say
last two
S tier?
though. Although
They're
Trick Room,
shitters.
Trick Room is cool. Trick Room is so cool for
Mm-hmm.
Rampardos.
Drop for
Phalanx,
links.
yeah.
Get
How
his
much is
ass.
Phalanx worth?
Let me
Oh, it's
check.
2 points. Oh,
That's better than nothing.
he could low key get like, I guess Pessimian for like 5. That would be cool, but maybe he
Yeah,
doesn't need it though. Anyways,
the Scarf Merchant.
um, Where would this one
Like
go?
S.
S. Is it
I'm saying
above?
mid S. Mid S. Not above Seawees.
Okay.
Not above Seawees. I think it could be above Morale a little. Maybe.
I I don't think so. I don't think this shit is above sun.
That's
Respectfully.
fair, yeah. That's fair, yeah. I'm down for like a compromise. Or like not a compromise, but like you can do whatever you want. This is your tier list, so it's fine. I'm
It's
just like, let me think about it.
I mean the same
Look at it.
difference, you know. S tier is S tier. Like your team is broken. If we're putting
Yeah,
it there, then like it's clearly good.
I
Um,
know. We had three back-to-back bangers. We had Seawees, Morale, and
what
that's
the fuck?
insane.
Isn't
We
this
hit back-to-back bangers.
isn't this Heine's draft? Why is this here?
Did I forget?
I
Oh,
no.
okay. Wait, change the thing. Hold on. Let me extend. Oh shit! I missed one. Hold up. No, I got this. It's fine. We're so. Hold on. Let me. I was like gonna review it. I was like, I should probably slides before I go. Submit them. Okay, 1 second. I'm almost done. Okay, I'm done. We're back. Oh no. The it's so over. Okay. They're on the thing now. You can look at them.
Okay, so this is the correct draft. Um,
Yeah.
that was a boo boo. That
Hmm.
was a
We don't
boo
talk
boo.
about it.
Yo, 20 followers, chatters. Let's go. Big round of applause. Anyways,
Yes, sir.
anyways,
We
that's
forget that
it.
ever happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
All right.
Shaman
3 steals.
Sky,
What the dog doing
Arch.
here?
What the fuck? What the dog doing here? Yeah. Type of vibes. What the fuck is this, bro? What am I looking at? I don't even. I don't even know if I should call it ass or
Okay,
like
okay.
good, cause I just feel
Triple
like it's
fucking steal.
rain. You know what? Okay,
Triple steals,
before we even talk
yes.
about this, can I just? I'm gonna just do something about it. Wait,
Okay.
it's going right here. Actually, go right here, bottom of B. I already know that.
Fair.
This is, and I'm gonna give you like my quick reasoning. Good rockers. These are all good mons. Like you can never go wrong with Arch.
Parapelli.
You can never go wrong with Arch and Zap,
Uh-huh.
and also Sheamus Sky. Like I
Yeah.
feel like these three in prep, kind of like cook you. Beyond that, I don't see the point of Scizor. You could maybe get like another Swissum abuser. Per, I guess is your ground type, but like
It's weird on this team.
it's very weird. I don't see your vision with picking this up, cause like you already have Zap. And you have like
Hmm.
Pelipper, who are your two best slow pivot mons. So why the fuck are we picking up a Pert that doesn't have Swift Swim or can't Mega? Um,
Yeah.
Wochen,
I think
I guess Wochen is good tech for like, it's a good Terramon into a lot of like, anti-rain bullshit that will usually come into you,
yeah.
which is cool.
Uh-huh.
Can never go wrong. It's a good knockoff Leech Seed Mon. I like it. Tink is good too. Cause you needed your fairy. Yeah, just drop two of these. Just drop this shit, and you'll be good.
I think yeah. Unfortunately, Skyman does not get what's it called? Weather ball. I went to look it up just in case it's not. But I was also gonna say, yeah, 3 steals is weird, but like, they don't really stack weaknesses here. Like no fighting, no ground. I guess like Tink and Arch stack a ground weakness, but you have a pretty good answer to ground types in this, so it's not the worst. You also have like fire to dampen out rain damage. I just think that like I I can't place my finger on it. There's just
Something.
no cohesion. Purr doesn't belong on this team. I think Tink also doesn't belong here. Wochen is also very much out of place. Um, like what rain teams or like what rain like weather based teams will usually want or like desire out of their teammates is like speed or like offense. And I don't know, there's just feel like there are more mons that like revert momentum in your favor when you're already like trying to gain. And also, Pert like being a water type that like can't resist like water in general is kind of bad because like if Wocha and Terras, your only water is like Pelipper, Shaman, Sky, and like Arch. Because like Bearscoot is a fake resist. Pelipper doesn't want to take chip because it has to take rocks chip every time it comes in to set the rain if you're damp rock. And Skyman doesn't want to take chip either because it's probably boots and like as doesn't have good defenses low key. Like it taking shit ton of damage. And then the other thing is like Arch also doesn't want to take chip because its HP is kind of like invaluable. I'd say a little. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, I see what you said with the you're never running damp rock, but then like your rain because now you're getting 4 instead of 7, and I don't know. Then at that point you can drop Scuda, you can probably drop the bridge, and get something else there, and probably Pelly as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's an awkward draft for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
just
but I don't think it's like horrible. I mean, I don't
yeah,
really think most drafts have an answer for the top two. So like, just based off that alone, it could carry itself. I just don't like the fact that like you have so many steel types. Cause like, what's the point? Cause like, if
yeah.
you're never gonna bring rain, cause like he's here chatting. Um, he said he's never bringing that rock. So like, if you're never really
Mhm.
bringing a hard rain mode, then like, really, why would you draft this then? Cause like, being fair with you,
Mhm.
like, then you're gonna go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or some shit. Like, it's a
Yeah.
weird combination of mons to bring every game that doesn't like do much. You know, it
Mhm.
just makes it seem like you don't have breaking power then.
Hard rain is too committal, but like the
But
thing
like in
is, if
draft
you're
is
building
broken.
rain, yeah, you kind of have to. You're kind of forced to commit to rain because it's that good to commit. I will say if you do want changes, swap Pert for Gastrodon. That's a good start, and then maybe drop Tinkaton, get a different like fairy, and maybe drop Ochan.
Let
As
me
for like
see.
specifics, yeah, you could probably look, but
I
I'm not.
mean,
I'm saving my brain juice. I don't want to look at the board right now.
there's so many like cool options, for like in general. I would
Mhm.
like another breaker to be honest, because if you like really cover
Oh
it,
yeah,
he really has like outside of Arch and like I guess Zapdos, those two really don't count as breakers, cause like Arch has to set up first, cause it's usually running something defensive. Zap
yeah.
has to like run specs or like run max special attack, and in some matchups or majority of games, Zap wants to be defensive and
Mhm.
like. And if you're not abusing rain, then you're gonna be using hurricane, and then that's unreliable. So like your
Uh
best
huh.
breaker basically, your best breaker sucks ass because it has to hit a 70% accurate move every game.
Yeah.
Also
Okay.
Shaman is good though. I mean Shaman is
Mhm.
cool, forces Covert Cloak, but like you don't have a good like his best knocker I guess is it Tink or I mean he
Yeah.
has good knockers,
Or
right?
Sid.
These are good
Uh huh.
knockers. These are not bad. None of these knockers are
Mhm.
bad, but like
They just don't fit on the team. I think.
yeah.
Okay. I did. This is a bit off topic, but I did send you a picture. This our Chaladon set I saw today. That was insane. It had leftovers, but I got tricked to scarf. But that's why it's a toy scarf.
Wait, let me,
Look at that
where you
set.
sent it?
I sent it in the general.
Okay, 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 okay.
Bro,
Bro,
like
what
it's
was
cooking.
man's cooking? Nah,
It got
that's
like
a
4. It's crazy.
yo. No, you're lying. Nah,
It kind of
you're
it kind
sending
of
me the
moved.
replay after this.
All right, man.
But I think we all agree, right? Lower B
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I
I'll
didn't.
honestly say C.
What about Fritz? What is he?
Yeah, Fritz, what you say?
For the rain team,
Yeah.
Yeah,
uh, like top of C feels too low, bottom of B feels too high, so I don't really care.
I agree. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's go with bottom of B, honestly. Just
Okay,
by the fact that rain is still strong when not a lot of people are running weather, I think warrants bottom of B.
that's fair. All right, can you ping one up?
Yeah, he needs another physical breaker. Like there's so many
Please.
good rain mons that could just break
Yeah.
physically. Cause Barraskewda has like no longevity, or like once it goes down and you just get goobed. Like in a lot of cases, I prefer like Terra Floatzel over fucking Barraskewda just because of wave crash.
Yeah,
Personally, I think that shit matters. But anyways, Alon Servi, that's how you pronounce his name.
Alonzaviri or something
Alon
like that.
Severi.
Yeah,
Okay,
Alonzaviri.
Alon Severi. Let's go.
I don't know. Yeah.
This is
Whoa.
this is a good
This is
Whoa.
a
draft,
nice
Alfred.
looking draft.
This
Yeah.
looks beautiful. Yeah, I love Ape Glim with Garchomp. Bro said I want all the hazards.
Crest and floor just kind of feel overlappy, but you know, whatever.
Crescent. Oh, true. Yeah, because you can just run Terra, Fairy, Crest, and then
Yeah.
Floor just never comes.
Okay, tell me the Terras right now because that
I
is
got
going
you. I
to
got you.
Oh, I
severely
have so much
impact.
trauma. I have so much trauma from that Cresselia.
Oh, is that the?
If you guys didn't know, this guy had Dragon Tail. He just never clicked it because he got distracted IRL versus
Bro,
me, and then he got scratched by a stored power crest.
bro, I got mad
No.
IRL, was arguing. I was dead ass
Okay,
arguing with
good.
someone, and I got distracted, and I'm like, okay, whatever, and then I just didn't click it ever. So, and
Uh, so the Crest is Psychic Water Steel. Uh,
psychic
What?
what?
Okay,
Whoa, those shits
that's
are ass.
whoa. This
yeah.
that's so shit.
You
Okay,
might need
moving.
Fairy here. No cap.
The best, objectively, the best Terrazon Crest, I will tell whoever the hell is running this team,
This is
the
the
best Terrazon
Quran.
Crest are Psychic because you're forced to run it. Poison
Facts.
Fairy, okay?
Yeah,
Psychic
that
Poison
ass.
Fairy will carry you to a 7-1 season.
You will ascend.
Trust me. All right, what's the Terrazon Staraptor though? Doesn't really matter as much.
Strapator is double stab with fire. Fire
With
makes sense because you don't want to get burned.
fire, interesting.
Don't
I
want
would
to
have
get
thought.
burned. I guess.
Okay, like I respect it.
The
Yeah,
speed
like
tiers are
I
kind
would
of
have thought
bad.
fighting.
Oh,
A lot of these mons
they're
are forced
fake
to go
though. It's
scarf.
fine. It's fine. Oh, there's no good. Well, there's a good scarf for you got 8.
Also,
There's a
you
good
Uh,
have
scarf.
you literally have the second best hazard blocking in Ape as well because obviously spin,
second.
but also it denies.
Golden Go #1.
Oh
Yeah, Golden
yeah.
Goat #1, duh. But like this thing #2 because it gets to punish Defog with Defiant.
Yeah.
I see the vision. I low key, yeah. I like this shit. I really like this
I
draft.
think
Hazard stacking is crazy. Um, Gren
Yeah.
is
Change the
usually gonna be
Terras.
Scarf though, cause
Hmm.
Gren has to like always take out the fastest mons. Wait, I'm lying. His defensive backbone is ridiculous. Florges and Crest, who breaks this shit?
also
LeBron.
Sara gets to just kind of say, you know what, and I'll just click a Power Whip versus you and tank something. It's not
Facts.
coming to a lot of games, but it can come to some.
Yeah.
I think Serena's pretty bad though. Uh, his only
She
removal
is kind
is
of bad though.
Serena.
Oh,
Okay,
that's what you
buddy.
meant.
Whoa, buddy. I don't think it's ass. But
Yeah, it's fine.
I guess with a team like this, you would want a better removal mon. That's like my only critique. Yo, you're so crazy for that, bro.
Holy hazard stack is all I can really
Yeah.
say, dude. Like,
Yeah,
Not
no,
bad.
it's good. Yeah. I was just gonna also say, yeah,
would have liked
Fairy Crest.
Terrazone a lot better
Who?
Oh, true, over Raptor?
over
Yeah,
Raptor.
for
Wait, you
sure.
said Terrazone or Terraflorges?
Terrazone and fix the Florges Terras.
Drop the floor, just make Crest Fairy.
Yo, I'm pretty sure Fritz actually had this core like back in the day. He had this.
It did
Dude,
so much good work.
I just
Yeah.
peeped. Magnezone is doing so much work, actually.
Dude, give Zone Terra. Please give Zone Terra. Please fix the Crest Terras. This team would
Yeah.
actually. I think this team is like bottom of A just based off of the like mismanagement of Terras. Otherwise, it would be
Yeah.
in S.
He's the
Actually, it's not bottom
Madrid
of A.
Mar
It's middle of A. This is
Is he
middle of A.
Madrid Morpeko? He is. Oh, but Seaweed doesn't put the logo.
Yeah, he is the more Puckle, right? Okay.
Yeah, he's the Morpeko, yeah.
Okay.
I gotcha. He didn't post
Actually,
it.
no,
I
I
just used
think
the
this is
old.
actually middle of A.
I got you. Let me get it in.
Over Danon? Yeah.
Go back to
No.
Danon.
No, it's in the dock. It's just glitched.
Wait, it's glitched?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on the dock, but like it's Okay, I just like copy pasted it. There we go.
Must have just been a glitch. I put the visual images in. So
Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, sorry for.
Oh yeah, sure. We could. Well, I think they're about equal, honestly.
Yeah, I lied. You put it's just the dock is has an issue.
I think
If there bites.
fix your terrors and it would be bottom of S tier.
Oh, facts. Yeah, just fix the terrace and you're fine. But I was just also gonna say the dock for Zekrom was a bug at the beginning too. It didn't have like the Z guys. It was funny. Anyway, we have how many more? Let's see. One, two, five. Five more. We're on to the final five. Okay.
Okay. 8, like the number.
Yeah.
I just peeped. There's a dude named Eighth Master and like 8. What the fuck?
This is
Oh, it's not
once
loading.
again a bunch of mons that look really well individually. The question is, do they actually function together?
If
Why
you
is
get
worth one
okay, let me
here?
tell you something. If this draft had an aloe, this shit would look crazy to me.
It would have gone to the moon. That's so true. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
cause
I
I
was
don't
also
see
gonna say
purpose of backs.
yeah, yeah. I was just gonna say it's really well color coordinated, but like, like
I
it's
mean, if
pleasing
you
on the
look at the
eyes.
overall type weaknesses, it's pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
Wug Trio is a
Ooh.
cute little mascot. That's all
Your
it
only
is.
your only fire resist is Quackle because Book Trio ain't coming every game.
Wug has 35 HP and 50 defense. This shit is dying to Sacred
This
Fire.
dude, Wug Trio is actually like just better Diglett.
Oh, true. He's also
Blows
funny.
up, kills something. Actually, doesn't even kill anything, but chips something big, like 70 to 80.
Check the Terras of Comfort. Oh.
It's probably ground, fairy, grass, or fire.
It's Ground Fairy Fire, yeah,
Yeah.
Gun Fairy Fire,
and
pretty
then
standard, pretty good. What's Sora?
Park Ghost Fairy, normal. Interesting.
Double stab and
Oh, it's Ghost Fighting
fairy.
Fairy. Ghost Fighting Fairy. I
Wait,
lied.
Ghost Fighting Fairy?
Yeah, that's a much better.
Yeah, it
Pride
is.
Month team? Yo, wait. Okay.
Bro,
They're missing Ferrothorn. That's what you do Masters.
yo, he needs gouging fire. He needs gay porn on this.
Oh, he needs game.
Um,
But overall, this team's pretty cool.
I don't think it's bad.
Actually,
Well, his only hazard control is the Quaquaval, which sucks.
Well,
Weak
yeah,
to
but how hazard
hazards.
weak is this team? It's not.
not
Yeah,
really.
you're right. Outside
Like,
of backs,
you just
yeah.
put boots on Zoroark and you're fine.
Or
True.
yeah, boots on backs. I mean, it doesn't have a real weakness. I think backs is actually cool. I just wish he had aloe, but like beggars can't be choosers. Backs is literally gonna
Hmm.
like come in late game, just fucking click DD after like everything is like chipped and you win. Cause like
This is
nothing
just
really switches
HO.
in. Yeah.
This is another team that would have loved Slowking Kanto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah yeah yeah.
Because I was also gonna say you kind of want a fighting resist that isn't Gliscor. Because like Muck is usually Spadef. I mean, there is Alolan or not a Hisuian Zora. Like you don't
I'm
want to
wondering,
be switching it in.
yeah.
I
I'm
think
kind of
Great
wondering
Tusk
what the
kind of
hell
lends
Orthworm
itself.
does here.
What is
Because, like,
Orthorn?
everything that it does, Gliscor does better. Apart
It's
from
a funny
resist
guy.
ice, obviously, but, like,
He's a funny
I
guy.
mean, you would be surprised, but Gliscor is not a mon that like comes every game, low key. It has some very
Yeah.
bad matchups, and if he's like kind of planning around it, then he's gonna like go bring top three plus Earthworm for hazard stacking in the matchup where Gliscor sucks. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, when I had Tusk or when I had Gliscor, I came to like 5 out of 8. Or no, even less than that. I don't think it was 5. It's just hard to bring when there's so much ice coverage around.
Yeah, you would be surprised, yeah. Anyways,
B?
I think it's B. Is it?
It's kind
I'd
of too
say,
good for B.
kind of think a bottom of A.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's too good for B, low key. Looking at it
Yeah,
again.
This is bottom of A.
Yeah.
bottom of A. Yeah, I agree with
Also,
that.
we can't put it in B because then it's like, never
Nah,
mind.
the B's are low key like actually mid, so that's unfair
Oh,
to
Crook
this.
by comparison, no. Like, Okay, they
Uh,
have to leave in like 48 minutes. We should have time. We have time.
we
Yeah.
have time. We
We're
can
like
finish this.
last to four. Yeah.
Broken
This is
Meta.
Meta's team.
Meta's team. He said he was a good
Whoa.
builder. Well, a good draft builder, I guess. This seems interesting.
Moon Goldie. I don't like your hazards. I
Mm,
mean, it's just Dio.
It's just
Because like
Dio.
Landos are gonna be rocks. With Golden Go, oh, usually not the best.
You see, if this guy would have gotten the Gliscor, he would have been balling.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Doesn't Dobesito have the access speed? Hang on.
What?
What?
Wait, am I
Doesn't
stupid?
Dobesito? Is there two D access speeds? Isn't that a DoD?
Oh, it's a DOD, yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, I want to fix that.
I haven't. Yeah. Dude,
I was
they're
okay
gonna
thinking,
fire
like, how
me,
the fuck he
bruh. They're.
afforded that?
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm getting fucking fired. Okay.
I'm
There we
sorry. I'm
go.
sorry for the VOD watchers. Bro, it sucks. Bro
Yeah.
sucks at his job.
Yeah. A double Alice. Yeah, nah.
We can't keep putting things in A, but I mean, like, look at it.
Why is
Yeah,
DOD without a spray? Oh, there we go.
I mean DOD is a good hazard mon. To be honest, the speed tiers are good. Let's talk about the positives first. I think
Yeah.
great speed tiers. Great braking power by the
True.
way between
Oh
Moon and
yeah.
Bundle and Lando, I guess.
Lando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Defensively, I
Deeper
like
stuff.
Drapu and I like Golden Go. Well, the DOD is pretty good too, honestly. They're
Yeah.
pretty
It's
unbreakable
Dragon Fairy
DOD
together.
is
Steel.
just disgustingly good.
Yeah, this defensive core is like ridiculous. Tentacruel as
Also,
removal is
we've
amazing.
got Blizzard spam. We've got Blizzard spam.
Oh yeah, he
Oh
also has
yeah.
Aurora Veil for Moon.
This team look kind of like a fire to deal with steals. Because like you don't really switch to the steals. Too. Oh, you have gold.
You have Tentacruel.
Fine. And Tentacle too. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, you're fine.
You said he
Uh,
you said he was weak to what?
nothing. Nothing.
Bro, I was about to say,
Guys, the
man.
doc says
What's his terrors on his Drapple?
Dragon Fairy Steel and Vigoroth. Doesn't matter. It's probably normal Ghost Ground or something. Normal Ghost Ground. Yeah. Okay. We can.
I mean, effectively, this is like a 7 mon draft, Loki.
Yeah.
Cause like Ninetales,
Vigoroth's never coming if you're bringing Dio.
yeah, and Ninetales does not
Mhm.
pull up at all unless like the matchup is like begging for Blizzard fucking bundle.
Well, yeah, but if it
Mhm.
is, I mean, holy crap, Auroraville and Blizzard spam goes stupid.
Yeah, I agree though. No, I for
Vigoroth
sure
is
agree.
Cope Spectre check. Yeah. Now Spec does get a dash on this team. Kinda.
I just
Oh,
don't
you
like
just
his.
Liquid was cruel.
You literally just go Hydrapple.
Oh
True.
shit! I mean, I feel like this is a good
Y'all.
draft overall. I just don't like the
Yeah.
limited hazards, but like I guess like it's definitely one of those teams that wants rocks up constantly. Cause like Bundle is the
Yeah.
one mon in the game where like is strong, but like it needs rocks for the rules.
Extra boost.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It is kind of notable that this team is particularly like Rocks weak and Cruel
Yeah.
does not like the EQs that most Rocks users have.
This is true. Yeah.
Facts. Also,
I
like,
see a lot of air balloon golden go in your future.
Despite this, I think this low key might be S tier just because look at the
Oh.
top four. How did anybody allow this to get drafted?
facts.
Hattrem is sleeping, dog.
I agree. I don't know
I
about
mean, it's the
S.
same. It's the same division that made Hammerot go last. So
Oh, true. Yeah.
anything was possible.
I
Prince
don't.
got a robbery.
Yeah, I don't really think this is S. I think this is like top of A maybe. I just think
That's
like
fair.
I
Yeah.
can't really tell you. I can't pinpoint my finger on like what mon you pick up. You know, because like your fairy
Yeah.
is Ninetales, which isn't bad at all.
Yeah.
Like
Because
there's
gold is a
not.
great dragon. At
Yeah,
least.
there's nothing that I could really say like, oh my god, drop this mon. Because I feel like everything has a purpose here. And defensively,
Yeah.
like you have a good slow pivot with Cruel plus the Ox's defense, which eat a lot of fucking hits, like for Golden Go. So
Mhm.
interesting. Lando has to go like physical. Actually, in a few games here, I could see it in the future, where it's just pulling up EQ, you know, EQ crunch, U-turn type shit.
Yeah.
Um,
I'd say it's a good A. Yeah. I agree with that.
yeah.
There's
I
like
mean,
something that's kind of off with it being an S. I know what you mean.
yeah. Meta, nah, you don't really have to trade your team, bro. Cause like I just don't like all the good hazard siders are all gone. So like
Mhm.
you probably got the best one in general being DOD, cause like DOD has a lot of like paralysis and stuff. So like T Wave and teleport, like that's a lot of good utility for Raging Moon, for Raging Wow, Roaring Moon. I'm having a malfunction today with that mon. Fuck this piece of shit. Anyways, yeah, like it helps a lot. Raging Moon, my goat, yo. If I was a real streamer,
Raging.
if I was a real streamer, I'll make that shit my emote, bro. Raging Moon,
Get some fan art, commission that shit. Anyways, put
commission
it
that
A,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mid A or top of A, yeah. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like
Avoid
somewhere in
Mo.
there.
Okay, let's talk about
God
this
damn
guy.
it, we can't keep having a thing.
I know! We have
Draft.
to lower some of these fucking things.
Nah, this shit fell
Uh,
off, bro. This shit fell off after pick three. I don't know what y'all talking about. This shit is
oh.
going. This is like top of B. I don't think
Every
Terra
single
Sharks.
one of these mons is a real draft mon. I don't know what
Void
you're on.
Maul. Void
Bro,
Maul.
it's real. It's a real ass draft. But
Why you
like,
do this, Void? No. You had a
bro,
good
Terra
start.
Sharks
The top
is.
three is.
Wait, does he have Terra Ghost on Sharks or not?
I want to say it's Ground Ice Fairy.
Oh my god,
It is
please don't
Ground
tell
Ice
me.
Fairy.
No, 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 don't tell me this. Wow, I'm so disappointed. So your best hazard stacking mon can't even go ghost when you don't when you have a dust knower? Yeah, bro. Retire,
Yeah,
retire,
that's
retire.
what it is.
Oh, what goes on
Also,
that be?
Heat, Heatum
Mhm.
and Bronzong both don't have any reliable recovery, and you kind of want some when you've got a Shocks and a Glow King wanting to
Yeah.
constantly switch out to them.
Hmm. Yeah, because they're your sole ground resist.
Yep.
And if they're easily worn down by one move, kid named Knockoff. Look at this matchup. Look at Crocodile.
Look at rude.
Oh, yeah. He does get a dash. He did a little
Well, I
dance.
mean, they already fought. No, they
Yeah.
didn't.
Did they?
No, that's a lie. The
No, they
bro saw the
didn't.
script too early.
For real.
Did they have this match?
Uh,
Let me check.
I feel like this is my problem with this draft. I feel like beyond Kirim and Meow, how do you break?
Oh.
Like Terrace and Chino's cool, but like you drafted Sandy Sharks for a reason, right? So like
Hmm.
why would you like the matchups where like you really want the breaking power, like Sandy Sharks also wants the Terra. So like
Uh-huh. Yeah.
yeah,
Huh.
Honestly, give me Dusk. What is it? Dusk Skull evolves into Duskmore. Like,
Oh,
I'd
it's
actually rather that.
Dusclops.
Dusclops. I'd actually rather Dusclops here. If that's gonna be your sole spin blocker, at least make it the bulky one.
Norm's pretty cool, but I kind of prefer it over Klops because Klops feels kind of passive. But that's like a issue. Uh,
Both of
I
them
was
are
just gonna
ass.
also yeah, I was also just gonna note, they fight week 2, so that's kind of
What?
funny. Seaweed and Voidmol
I feel like you gotta trade in.
at the future.
Um, I feel like you gotta trade in either
Whoa!
Vaporeon or Heatum plus like Hitmontop for like Ape.
Drop the Zong too, low key. I
Ape.
don't like double psychics.
Give me
I
like actually drop Heatum and Hitmontop for Ape low key because you want the speed tier, you want the fighting
But
type, you want the fire type.
oh,
Ape is taken.
Inferno. That's what you meant.
Yeah.
Inferno
Yeah,
is
Infernape.
taken. Yeah, it's
Oh,
taken.
Infernape's taken. Fuck, never mind. My bad.
Danon was first team. I was also yeah.
I
I don't
didn't
like.
look at Doc.
No worries. I was just thinking like yeah, drop Zong low key, get a different steal because like you're kind of ghost
Uh,
weak. Tsuchino isn't a real resist, and
I would say. I mean, his team is without Hitam and Zong are like ground weak as fuck. But I would say that
Mhm.
Heatran is like maybe the best of both worlds here, because it gives him a defensive
oh
backbone with G King.
yeah,
Um, damn, there's not like an easy fix to this. I just don't like
yeah,
these three though. I don't like these three together, especially when you have these first like three amazing like Pokemon, and then you have Zong, Hitam, Vaporeon. Like Vaporeon doesn't do anything here besides be a water.
yeah, yeah. Pretty much, it's just your water immunity, but you don't really need a water. Like Kyurem, underrated part of Kyurem is that it walls shit. Like, or not walls shit, but it'll come in on like water moves, like grass moves or whatever, and it'll just like it like tanks because it's 125 base HP, right? Yeah. That's a pretty underrated part of it. So you don't really need like a strong water resist. Well, it's always nice to have one to like most matchups, but I just don't see the reason of Vaporeon on this team.
I mean, I guess
You
it's a
kind of don't need
Palafin
it.
check, but I
Oh,
don't,
true.
I
Yeah.
don't. I just think that like
Calvin,
you want an aggressive. You want like a not a bulky water, but an aggressive water.
Rapid Shifu on this team. Mm.
Yo, he could get
With
Keldeo,
future
bro.
say support. Oh, true. Yeah. Now Keldio's here is really nice too.
Yeah.
Make the Shocks Ghost, get Keldeo, drop Zong maybe. These are two Ghost and Dark Week, and we might be talking. Low key.
Oh, but for what steel would he drop it for even? That's the real question.
That's a good point. Yeah, there's no steals left on there.
Yeah, like it's only Heatran, bro. It's literally only Heatran. Um, I would also say
October.
like, hmm.
Hutra.
Oh yeah,
Nah.
that's a fake. That's a
Oh
fake steal, but like it's actually
yeah.
like yeah, it was fairies either way.
Yeah. And you have
Because
I
GQ
actually do
too.
like
yeah,
Hootra here.
Hooja
Yeah,
is
because you already
kind
have
of
G King.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, Hooja is crazy. What the fuck? Hey man.
It kind of gets a little thick here.
Yeah, but it's it doesn't resist ground either. Doesn't help that weakness, but like yeah. I like Hitmontop
Mhm.
actually as your spinner here. I just wish it could Terra. Like
Oh yeah.
I think if you could make up for the speed tier somehow, I would drop like all these shits in the bottom. I guess like maybe yeah, I would say that. I would say something like that. Like I would try to drop the Cinchino, the Snore, Vapo, and Bronzong. Try to build around these and transfer the Terra to Hitmontop. Because Hitmontop with Terra I think is way better on this team. Makes it kind of real.
Mhm.
This is this is top of B for me at least. I don't know how y'all
Yeah.
feel about it.
It's a. It's like mid B for me, honestly.
Cool. I can see that too. Yeah.
What do you
Uh,
think, Fritz?
Yeah, we might
That's how
have
I
to
feel too.
actually. I was actually gonna say top of C,
top of
just
Oh,
because
C.
things fall apart fast.
we can mid grab B then, because if yeah.
I'm just gonna slap bro. I mean, I think he right there. I think he like close to the
That's
bottom.
fair.
Mhm.
Okay, next team. As we speed through,
Last
we have Prince,
two,
the guy who didn't draft a ground type.
he forgot.
Yeah,
He
you
forgot
please.
his Terra Anam is his ground.
Oh, and Glastrier, guys, it's fine. They can just Terra. It's fine.
They could just Terra.
Oh
I,
my gosh, yeah, you need one here too, because like the problem is like when you draft Torn, you need an electric, like a really good electric community. What grounds are even left? Hold up.
bro, the Holy Spirit.
Probably Hippowdon, but Hippowdon's a little expensive.
Yo,
Yeah,
I mean Gastro, Hippo. What else? Does
yeah.
Crocodile draft
I
it?
would
I
go
haven't seen Crook.
Gastro.
I haven't seen Crook actually.
Crocodile is a free agent.
Crook is a
What?
free agent, yeah.
Dog.
Brook looks
Dog.
stupid on this team, but you know.
Wait,
Stop, dude.
wait.
Hattrem is sleeping.
Neku, switch the Samurott for the Crook.
I got you. I got you.
Let's
Phew.
see. Let's see how that shit looks. Bless you.
Thanks. Oh, whoops! I put crook.
Crocodile.
Okay, no, that is more coherent. That is low key. We could drop
Low
Manaphy.
key, we could drop Manaphy, put back the Samurott. Okay.
There we go. Now see, Chef's
Now
kiss.
this is pod racing.
Okay.
Exactly. All right, I'll put it back
Now,
to the normal thing.
yeah. Now back
I
to the
am
regular.
actually low-key wondering what the hell the Arcanine doing here. I mean, like, yeah, it's support, like, it's Flash Fire because you got 3, like, Fire Weak ones.
Luxray will be showing up. True.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If this brother got, damn, um, if he low key dropped the Terra off of the NM and went for like Terra Crocodile, this shit would go stupid. Like I don't even think the NM needs Terra. respectfully.
Yeah, because like the other thing is like Enam, Tia, and Glaster have some setup or like some what's that word? Like overlap in the fact that they kind of need like setup to be a threat. You know.
Yeah.
So like you're prepping for setup Terra, and the fact that they also have the same Terra type is also like stupid or like easier to prep
Also,
for.
I don't think I've ever seen a draft that has been like weaker in trying to support um Grassy Seed Sneasler. Like you've got the Rilla, and that's
Mhm.
about it. Like I mean, yeah, just I mean, I guess you have Hazards, which is also nice to support that strategy. But I mean, like,
Mhm.
what's actually like switching in Sneasler? Because you're not
Oh
bringing U-term Rilla every game.
yeah, it wants to be banded too. I guess Torn brings it in, but like the other issue I have is that like your fair resist because like the thing with sneeze is that like once you get it is your poison, it's not a fair resist, and the
It's
others are
getting
Arcanine and
yeah.
Flurry.
Sneasler is getting
Yeah.
chipped so
Yep.
quickly.
Yeah.
I
And
think this
Arcanine
team would
is
love. Wait, what's the Terra last year? Before
it's
you
like
keep
Ice
talking.
Electric Ground, I think.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, cause you need an electric resist, and that's a good one.
It's very Ice Electric. My bad.
Fairy ice electric. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. They
Uh,
need to put me in the chair, bro. I'm fucking messing this up. I'm
dude.
getting retired. This one.
Yeah. Overall, decent draft though. Very HO. Um,
Mhm.
although I would love for like a good screen setter, honestly, on this team. Like, yeah, screens would be amazing. You drop the mana fee for Samurott. Although that kind of fucks his speed tiers a little bit. Just a
Mhm.
teensy bit. It does fuck his speed tiers, but screens plus Samurott, Crocodile, you have two amazing dark types. Boom. Now your HO is looking ridiculous because nobody can handle Sneasler plus like 15 Scarfers, you feel me? And then Terra Glacier
Yeah.
in the back. And maybe take off the Terra off an Enam, and then once you put it on your Crocodile, you should be set.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Get also get maybe a different fire that's like more fairy. I don't know.
Dude, he can't drop Arcanine, bro.
It's kind of glue
Can't
here. I'm not
I?
gonna lie.
It feels like the only reason why it's here is Flashfire. Everything else, it doesn't really do anything like for this team that other mons don't already do.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
Terra
wanted,
Rhyperior.
if
Ooh.
if
What's
thing
that? Sea
what's his
bad.
name? What's his name? If Voidmo drops the Rotom Heat, he could low-key pick that shit up.
Oh, that
I
goes
would,
perfectly
dude.
on this
This
team.
team wishes so badly that Cole were still available because then it could drop Arc and Fortress for Colossal.
Dude,
Oh yeah, true,
facts.
true.
Facts, facts, facts. But
Dude,
Fortress isn't bad though. I don't dislike
I would
it.
also like to know Meta said Terra Rhyperior looks pretty solid here.
Oh, I
Remember when
agree.
Seabat had Sneasler Rilla with Rhyperior? That was
Oh,
cool.
that's yeah, that's compy. I like that. Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
idea for him.
Mhm. All right.
All right. I think this
This
is
isn't a C.
this
I,
isn't a C. It's a B.
yeah. Yeah.
It's another B. But where in B?
There's, there's a whole lot of mid. A whole lot of
Whole
mid.
lot of mid. We might have to throw some of these shits down and C low key, cause there's no
I
way we,
know.
cause there's no way that we
Can we?
just put like my guy over here as like the worst draft ever. That's just not real.
It's not. Yeah.
Hold on, hold on, bruh. Who are we overgassing in C?
I was honestly gonna say Kazuki B Ethereum.
Yeah. That team's going right back down to see.
It's the Vaporeon one, yeah.
This shit is A. This shit is also A.
Oh, I see. The stream's behind. Never mind. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay,
The
okay.
stream's behind. That's why I was like,
Is it
I
how
thought you were
far
gonna put us
behind?
two.
Oh, it's not
Uh,
that far behind.
yeah.
It's
I
like a
was
few
just on the
seconds.
little delay. Yeah.
On Discord?
My
Wait,
fault,
but I'm
gang.
streaming on Discord. What do you mean?
I'm streaming. I'm
No, we're
watching the stream
streaming
through
Twitch.
Twitch.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm streaming through. I'm watching it through Twitch.
oh,
I'm on like Internet Explorer time right now.
bro. Okay. Well, this is the last draft.
Anyway.
I think.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. This is non-coherent. This is. We're not gonna. You know. I'm just gonna stop it in
Look at that
C,
top
but
three.
look at the top three though.
Yeah.
Raging Bolt,
Top three are
Urshifu,
really. I might shiver me timbers. Um,
Timbers.
What?
It's not. This
How?
is not like awful. I just hate the rest
Okay.
of the mons.
it is C though. Like even if we didn't have a
Yeah.
lack of C things, it is C,
Double rock types.
and not Terra on Diancie. One Terra
Yeah.
captain.
That's also a terrorless table. He just there. He pulled up to the party and he's like,
What the hell is this, dude?
yeah, no, this
Bro
is
just bro did not read the memo. He could have more than one Terra cap.
look at like an ice type and
He
look at
can't
this team,
actually. He
bro.
can't have Terra Lug because he goes over his regular point cap.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna be so
this
honest with
team.
you. If Kiram sees this shit, Kiram blowing this bitch up.
Yep. You need like Yachi Berry Moon with like Moon Blast, and you gotta hope that kills or something. I don't know, man.
I mean, like I think AV Diancie has Kiram packed up just fine, but
I
Yo,
mean, okay,
Sash
wait.
Miracle
Terra,
Love.
he has Terra Steel on his Sinistra. I'm gonna assume, right?
It's Fairy Ghost Steel, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I I think this
I
draft
lied.
is so. Wait, you lied? Stop
It's
lying,
Ghost
bro.
Fairy fighting.
Ghost Fairy
fighting.
fighting? This shit ass,
We
dog.
fighting,
The
yo.
one thing he didn't need was another like knock absorber. He's got knock absorbers.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Shifu and
be
Luna low
honest.
key.
I'm gonna be
And
honest.
Storm.
This team has breaking power. It just like lacks everything else. Like your hazard setter is cool, you know. You have like two good hazard setters, I guess. The
Also,
answer's a good one.
your momentum on this team is U-turn Iron Moth. That's not
Non-existent and
and Bolt
Shifu
Switch Bolt.
and Shifu, but
Oh.
yeah, nothing
Well,
on his team
yeah,
like
but
switching in and taking hits though. That's the thing. Like
Mhm.
Raging Bolt is
all
one of those
three
mons
no,
that
but
likes to
like
keep its berries.
yeah, like the top three mons. If the top three mons, the only things with momentum, but the top three mons are the things you want to get in and then start killing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, gang.
Also, a bit off topic, but Morali and Flats played their game or just right now,
How
a
did
few
that
minutes
go?
ago.
Right now, like it
Morali
just
won.
ended.
Oh, spoilers.
That's
That's
obvious,
why.
bro. I already knew bro was gonna win. I have my money on him.
It was
Damn.
closer than you thought. I'll give you that.
This-
You
You
can't
gotta
have
you gotta
money
watch
on
it.
it. What
yeah.
mods interfered in the game?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Vegas.
Pass turn out to Nancy from Cha. Yeah. Yeah, you
I mean,
honestly
I'm not
drop
gonna lie.
Boulder. You don't need
You
speed,
you just
bro.
drop Boulder. You maybe
Mhm.
also drop the moon. The moon. Anyways,
Yeah,
you drop those two things. Maybe pick up a ground type. You pick up
yeah.
some other way to fix your speed tier that
No,
isn't water
Hippo on
breathing.
this team? Yo. We
Hippo
get him say
doesn't. Is a do nothing mon though.
that's true, yeah.
And also, you give the Terra, try to make the points work and give Terra to the Avalug.
Table.
Yeah,
Is it your only removal?
it's your only removal. It definitely needs Terra for sure.
Yeah. We could pop it and see.
I think this might be the worst draft. Yeah, I already popped it in C, so
Okay.
It's middle of C. I think it's
I think it's the worst of
I think
the
it's the worst, bro.
things.
I did not
yeah.
see the
All right,
vision.
fine. Yeah, actually, no. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Also,
You're right.
Uh,
putting Crook at the bottom feels wrong.
Crook
That's
at the
Pookie.
bottom. Nah, yeah, you're right. What goes in D tier, low key? I think this is the D
I
tier.
don't.
Nah, I'm putting bro in D. This shit is garbage, bro. Like it
Fine.
has all the breaking power in the
The
world.
fact
It's
that
just like ass.
any draft with Bolt in D feels wrong, but you know what? I support you.
Bro,
That's
you have to
fair, yeah.
support me because like look at his team, right? Like Bolt becomes a berry merchant. Moon also becomes a
Yeah.
berry merchant type shit. Like
It's gonna be shook every week.
none of these mons here could actually run their best sets at all. Like you can't even
Yeah.
run booster because you're so limited on your switches to things. Like Skarmory and I guess Sinistra are like your best answers to like Tusk and shit. And even then, that's like so iffy because like Skarm doesn't last long in Paldea, in my opinion. Because like you could shut down. Everybody has something to shut down Skarm instantly, because it has to be
Yeah.
Spadef. And if it's not split def, it's getting blown up by CCs because of the fact that it wasn't split def. Like that it wasn't defensive, I mean. It's so weird. Like, I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
It's
gonna be Shuka every week because it doesn't want to lose momentum. Scarm, because like
facts.
Scarm kind of messes up the offense here a little.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're like lead, unless like you're about to lead, drop the bans, and then like pray to God they just don't spin on you and shit, and then like you play around that, then I guess it's cool, you know. But like, I feel like it's such a linear game plan with this team. I don't know, and the lack of pivoting sucks. That's my
Mhm.
issue.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How do we feel about this?
D. You could put him D. I'm a little tired, so
Yo,
you could buy it. I think that's a fine tier list.
I think it's fine. Fritz series. I think. Well, I think this is officially the list. Uh,
Yeah.
well, I would like to say, shout outs to Hattrem, for begging for the PRs. Um, I hope that
Hmm.
our feedback was useful and stuff, because
Hmm.
we do ramble a lot, but yeah.
Yeah. He also
Um,
we had team changes happen during the stream.
send me
Kazuki changed his team. I didn't. Garcia probably needs to put that in soon, but
But anyways, I think
yeah.
overall this is the official list. We thought a lot of teams in this division were like pretty decent. Like the top eight are really, really good. The other
Available
eight
after.
are not as much. They're all like needing tools from each other. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this stream, man. Um,
Yeah. I gotta go for that Smart Tours game. This was fun though.
yeah.
A lot of like good teams, like a lot of Bs, I would say. Like there was a lot of mid, which is kind of cool to see.
It's definitely interchangeable though. The mid is interchangeable.
Mhm.
Anyways,
Yeah,
if
it's
you guys
true.
enjoyed the stream, make sure to follow and also go ahead and like follow the YouTube channel for the VODs if you want it there, or you could go to my Twitch channel. Like and subscribe type shit. You feel me? Follow, 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 follow. Tune in,
We're gonna
tune in
get
for
those
the week.
numbers up, boys.
Tune in for tomorrow. Peace, yo.